Hi everyone, welcome. It's 6:02. We are late. We're supposed to have this live earlier, but anyway, we need to adapt to change and all the challenges that we face. So I'd like to welcome you to join the conversation. Join the conversation is where we have women from different aspects of life, from different spheres, where they share the message that they have. Because I believe that everyone has got a purpose to serve on this world, and each person who's going to be part of this journey will resonate with someone who's going to listen to this. So do share this. We are live on Facebook, and also it will also be recorded. It will be shared on my YouTube account and also to Coach Makhethi's account. So we're quite excited about this. And the fact that we are here and it's Women's Day, it's Women's Month. So happy Women's Month to all of you. It has been a challenging time for us as South Africans and the world. So, but do soldier on. And yeah, the fact that we're still breathing, it's a gift, which many have lost. So let's cherish this opportunity. So I'd like to welcome my guest for this evening. And I'll ask her to introduce herself to you guys. So do cheer up as she's introducing herself. Do send comments as well. So we are live on Facebook and on Zoom as well. So welcome, my first guest. So do introduce yourself. Who are you?
Thank you so much. I was just sharing this live on both my socials on Facebook. That's done. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. To the lovely host and everybody for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Makhethi Mufugeng, your confidence coach. And in being a confidence coach, I help you to experience the freedom of being fully yourself anywhere, everywhere, anytime, and no, anywhere, everywhere, anytime, and all the time, right? The freedom for you to be fully yourself in those areas and times. And yes, any area that you need freedom and confidence in, I am the coach to go to.
Awesome. Thank you for that introduction. Maybe for someone who's listening today and say they want to be a coach, what would you tell them? What do they need to do?
You know, you must first get a coach. That's the first place to start. Don't just approach it as just as a business venture or as a potential experience to have in your profile. You must first get a coach yourself for any area of your life that you feel that you are not yet your best self. If you feel that you need to become your best self when it comes to your relationships, go to a relationship coach. If you feel that you need to become your best self when it comes to running a business, get a business coach. If you feel like your life in many areas is a bit stuck and you need somebody to give you that propelling factor for you to move ahead and maybe start implementing on all those things, see a life coach, see a confidence coach. And they're like, once you start there, and then you get to live the results of having and using the benefits of being coached, then it will be easy for you to move on to the next step, which is becoming a coach.
That's fantastic. And also, I realized I didn't introduce myself. I'm also a transformational life coach, and I'm also a negative emotional therapy practitioner. And what our confidence coach has just told us is true. I had to go to undergo through my transformation journey as well. And from there now I'm equipped to help people as well, to empower them with coaching tools and healing techniques that I have. And one would say, most people say, yeah, you're a quiet person. From those people who know me from when I was young, they say I'm not the same. It shows that, and there's this thing that I love, which says, if we are not growing, we're dying. So I'm glad that people do see the change. And when you go to a coach, you're going to see those changes. You'll think differently, even with the first session, because another thing that you need to do, just they'll provide you with that self-awareness. That click, even if it's just 1%, is so amazing.
Yes, that's the one, definitely. And I've for years now, I've always advocated for people not taking offense to people saying you've changed. Rather take it as a moment to assess you've changed towards what. You know, you've changed towards more being you, more being pro-life, or have you changed in regression? You know, you're becoming less of what you want to become and the like. But don't be offended because we're saying you've changed. It's just an indication. Would see, check, are you going forward or backwards?
Awesome. I see we do have 3 people who have joined. So guys, do type, say hello to us. And if you've got any questions, just any questions, so use us. We are your coaches. So this is an awesome opportunity if you've got those challenging questions that you have. As much as we might be off track from the discussion, but you're allowed to do that. So use this opportunity to ask us any questions that you have. And welcome again for being with us this evening and taking the time, because even just something which is quite precious, the fact that you took the time and you're listening to us, it's amazing, because you are prioritizing yourself, you're prioritizing the growth and the change that you're going to receive from this session.
Yes.
So my next question is, what is your message to us this evening? What do you have for us? What do you have unpacked for us?
Oh, wow. What a blank canvas. Yay. What I want to share with your audience tonight, right, as your confidence coach, is that confidence is not something for certain instances. It's not something that you employ just for a certain moment. Confidence is a way of life, right? But you can only acquire the state of confidence to be part of a way of life once you understand what it is. Okay, so I just want to start off by explaining the basics of what confidence is. Then you'll see why it's not a momentarily thing. I need confidence tomorrow, I need confidence for this hour, I need that. That's more speaking to self-esteem, right, which has a different area altogether. But the basics of confidence is that you are completely aware of yourself fully, and you allow yourself to accept yourself, right? So that you can be you anytime, all the time, anywhere and everywhere. So what does that mean? Let's say you find yourself in a situation where you feel at your best, you feel like you are showing up fully, you feel like you are giving value, gaining value. Maybe for you, that's something like speaking on stage, right? And there you feel like you're highly confident. And then there's times where you are doing something, you're part of a situation and you're feeling like, actually here I could have done better. Maybe that's you sitting down with a group of new people to introduce them to the business you work for, or something like that. So the difference between these two instances when we go to the basics of confidence is, in the situation where you felt like you were not free to be fully you, or you did not do as awesome as you know you could have, are you comfortable enough with not shunning yourself and putting yourself down just because you could have done better? Are you comfortable enough to say, okay, Katie, so next time try to do 1, 2, 3 better when welcoming people and introducing them to the business? Maybe sit down and plan the introduction to the business so that next time it goes smoother. Because on the other side, where you feel confident and competent, it's easy for you to see the good, right? So the comfort level needs to be okay without you seeing those areas where you could have done better as like the end of the world, right? And also confidence, it has a lot to do with acceptance, because it means that even if somebody gives you feedback and says, yes, you killed it on stage, Makhethi, yes, the stage is yours, Makhethi, but then they come back to you and they say, but if I were you, I would have approached that message in such and such a way. Instead of being offended and being defensive and thinking, how dare you, that's my best part of being on stage, you'll just take that feedback and sit down with it and assess what of the feedback is actually helping you, what of the feedback should you chuck out, right? Why? Because if you're that type of person who can collect feedback from yourself in a non-judgmental way and feedback from others in a way that allows you to progress, then it shows that you're okay with accepting you fully. So usually we lack confidence in some instances because we're scared of accepting ourselves fully. We just want to accept the awesome part, which is a conversation for another day.
Thank you for that. Maybe you can just unpack further. For someone who's just listening to us, how can they start accepting themselves? What are the basic things that they can do? Because normally with feedback, because most people who they are not used to feedback, we just get to that defense mechanism, and a coach will help you while you're getting to that defense mechanism. But just what can a person do?
Okay, so what you can do to move towards a life of accepting yourself and living in, well, firstly, get yourself a coach, right? Your confidence coach, a transformation coach, to make the steps easier, to clarify to you things that you already know and help you with the implementation so that you see the results from the application, right? That's one step. And another way you can definitely do it is for you to see that self-esteem is not a solution for lack of confidence. Wait, let me repeat that. High self-esteem is not a solution for lack of confidence, because lack of confidence is a state. It's the way in which you go through life. You go through life without accepting all the different shades that you come in. You go through life without accepting that you will come with shortfalls. You go through life without accepting that there will be mistakes. You will need improvement. You go through life without giving yourself feedback, assessing. It's just a permanent state of lack of confidence. So the issue then becomes when you employ moments of high self-esteem and you get addicted to them and you think that's confidence. So to help you towards a state that is towards confidence, I'm going to help you learn how to deal with the self-esteem issue. Okay, so self-esteem is when you regard your abilities and capabilities and results that you have implemented highly or low. It's just a way in which you gauge your abilities and capabilities, right? And results thereof. So what happens is when you are somebody who is in a constant state of lack of confidence, when you come across a situation where you did something really well, right? You know that, sure, I was asked to put that event together and I killed it, right? You are then just going to take that high self-esteem moment because of your great capabilities that yielded great results as what makes you. Now you go around thinking, oh, I put that event together amazingly. I'm the best thing. I'm the best thing. I'm the best thing, right? As soon as you do the next event, or people forget about how well you did that event, or the next one, it doesn't go so well, or you struggle to put the next one together, or lo and behold, someone gives you negative feedback about the event that you thought was awesome. Then what happens is that addiction pill is gone now. Now you go back to your state of no confidence, right? Which then gets to kill you because you thought that was confidence, but it was just a fix. It was just a fix. So what I would say you should do to assist you to move more to like a state, it doesn't happen overnight, guys. It doesn't happen because you did one thing for 7 days. It's not like that to move from a state of lack of confidence. But to help you to move closer is for you to look at self-esteem as an indicator of how much of your day to spend being yourself. Because if you wait for high self-esteem moments like that compliment from your job, your child saying you're doing a great job, your spouse saying it's awesome, or you thinking, yo, I killed this meal, or you waiting for those moments of esteem being high for you to feel okay, for you to feel comfortable, for you to feel valued, then that's an indicator that your natural setting is not of being fully you. Because if your your default setting is that of being fully you, then you're not just waiting for those good moments of self-esteem to feel amazing, right? And also on the other side of self-esteem, when your esteem is knocked and it goes low because you're just thinking, oh my gosh, that meeting, I just messed it up. I don't know what the heck I did at that meeting, or you're like, oh no, this month the sales are not so good. The stuff we go to, you're thinking, sure, okay, so I thought, someone would remember the anniversary or someone forgot my birthday or whatever. And then instead of you just allowing yourself to feel what you are feeling and be okay with it and allow it as a moment for you to assess why exactly are you upset? Are you upset because they forgot your birthday? Or you're upset because you forgot to do something for your birthday? Instead of having those conversations with yourself, you just default move to a safe place, which is either I don't care or I'm angry, like it ain't no thing. It doesn't matter, because when you avoid anything that has to do with questioning your low self-esteem. So when you are somebody with a default setting of confidence, you are okay with those high self-esteem moments for you to assess what's going on. And same goes for those moments of low self-esteem, because you're not just waiting for the highs, because you are happy being you.
Thank you so much. Wow, I see we've got Ndawenhle, Joan, Bali, Noklolo, Francine. Welcome, guys. Please give us your questions if you've got any questions from what you heard, or if there's something that is popping up that you want to ask. So you're welcome to do that. So my next question is, what is one tip for someone who still haven't gone to a coach? What is just that one tip that they can do, since we're talking about self-confidence, that they can do? Even maybe, let's say they're going to write an exam or go to present, or that, what is that? Because what can they do?
Okay, so something, there's so many tips. When you ask me for one, this is abuse. Okay, I'll stick to one. Let me pick. Okay, I know which one to pick. So the one I'm going to pick is that you must always refer to two things when coming to you needing to make yourself feel brave and confident about doing something. You remembering how awesome you are in fact are, you know, even without those results that are coming. It's two things that you need to refer to. Yes, Mashudu, I said one tip, but it's two things. Okay.
It's fine, you can make it two. I know.
Yeah.
I was being tricky.
Yeah. So those two things you can refer to are knowledge and evidence. Knowledge and evidence. And I'll explain both. So the knowledge part is, you must always remember that how much confidence you have is directly proportional to how much you know. The more you know, the more confident you are. So let's say it's in the moment, like they want the answers from you now, you know, your leadership at work, or you are supposed to plan a holiday for many people and the results are wanted now. I'm not saying go and start researching and finding encyclopedias and going to YouTube videos. No. I'm saying look at the knowledge you already have. There's a reason why you're in the space that you're in and they requesting you to complete a certain task. It's because you already know something that makes them want you in that space, right? So go back to what you do know and identify the fact that you can make the most out of it, right? They're not inviting you to come perform heart surgery and you don't know anything about it. They're inviting you to come and test drive a car because they know that you are good at reviewing stuff. Maybe you've never dealt with reviewing a car. That's not what you focus on in that moment. What you focus on is the knowledge that you do have. I'm actually a good reviewer. That's what you focus on, because as soon as you think I'm a good reviewer, you are just going in there, right? So remember that knowledge, how much you know, is directly proportional to how confident you are. So always assess what you do know about that thing that you're about to face or embark on and the like, right? Even if it's an unfortunate situation or an uncomfortable situation, maybe people discussing the fact that they're going to part ways after many years of being together, or you telling your child who's in varsity that you're no longer paying their school fees because you've been paying for first year for 4 years, you know, even if it's an uncomfortable situation, the point is the confidence is you remember the confidence when you look at the information you do know. So it's knowledge. Number two, evidence. Evidence of the fact that even when you thought something was going to be the worst thing to ever happen in your life, you went past it. We forget to do that. We forget to do that just because now you're faced with this huge mountain that needs all of you fully, and it needs you to have maybe conversations or do tasks that are uncomfortable for you, or maybe it needs you to assess yourself honestly and see that actually maybe I'm in the wrong space here, maybe I don't belong, whatever it is. You must remember the evidence of things that have happened in your past where you thought, okay, this is it, this is the worst thing ever, but now here you are, you've moved past it, and what does that thing look like now? It's probably solved, or it's past, or it doesn't matter anymore, or someone else resolved it. But the point is, here you are today, 10 years later, 5 months later, a week later, and you no longer think that that was the worst thing ever. I know that for me, evidence is a very powerful one. You know, as soon as I go back to look, actually, when I started, you look at when I started reading aloud, right? Because sometimes I host reading sessions, and I'm thinking the first time I started, I struggled and so forth, and now I kept climbing, you know, and here I am now. So yeah, those are the two.
Thank you so much, guys. Did you hear? It's evidence and knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone does have that.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome, Langa and Nomtubelo as well, guys. If you've got questions, do type them. I'm also looking at my phone just to check if you got questions. So you have told us this, and for me is, what are the things that you're currently busy with? And being this month of August, it's Heritage Month as well, and it's also Women's Month. What are you busy with? How are you empowering people? How can people reach out to you?
Okay, so I will give you my socials at the end for people to reach out to me. But I'm still continuing what I've been doing for years, right? Which is offering free programs to help people in the space of public speaking, but just the basics there, in the spaces of confidence group coaching, especially for network marketers. But over and above that, people can book my specified programs. For example, this one has a lot to do with people's confidence, because people, they end up shattered in this space, right? When it comes to confidence to ace an interview, right? And I say this with such, I say this so heartfelt, because the people that I've worked with, that I've had to help, were often at a place where they're like, but I've been going to interviews. You know, what do you mean I can ace interview? Like, I say the right things. I always prepare the right things. I don't know what's going on now. So that one is very, very close to my heart, right? So if you visit my socials for the conference coaching, you'll see the promotions going up from Thursday this week, for women only. Not that it's not available for men, but the men just get it at the standard price just for the month of August, and the women get it at a discounted price of 20% for the month of August. That's one. And something that I always preach whenever I get an opportunity. So I'm dedicating the rest of this year to speaking the same keynote talk that I was giving in the year 2018 and 2019. I'm going back to that exact keynote, and I'll mention about it now because that's very, very close to my heart. People still think that arrogance and confidence are the same thing, or there's a thin line between them. So because they fear coming across as arrogant, they stay very far away from their confidence. So whoever invites me to speak anyway for the rest of this year, this is my keynote talk, to help people understand that it's a lie that those two things are related. They're not related at all, you know? So it's not even a matter of a thin line in between them, it's galaxies. And I'll just share a bit here with the audience that's watching us now, enjoying the conversation, that we are led to believe that the difference between confidence and arrogance is just a thin line difference. And then that makes us scared of our confidence in case we fall into arrogance. But we need to understand that when you are arrogant, it's actually proof that you have zero confidence. It's proof that you have zero confidence, because the two are not related. Why? What are you saying, Coach Makhethi? Ha ha ha, but they are related and stuff. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When you are arrogant, you are actually working overtime to make us see, feel, and believe and understand that you are something. When you are confident, you just are that thing. There's no overtime job. There's no extra anything there. You know, I always make the example of a manager at work, because it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It's something we can all relate to. The confident manager just has a job of managing because they know they are manager, right? And they accept that. But the arrogant manager, tell me guys if I'm lying, has the extra job of making you feel that they are manager, of making you know that they are manager, of making you see that they are manager. It becomes more about you and what you see and what you believe and what you think. So, you know, so where's the confidence there? They don't even believe that they are a manager. That's why they're giving you the job of believing it and giving you the job of seeing it, you know? Yes, yeah.
Yeah, wow, thank you so much. And then as we are about to end, I see there are no questions yet. It's when you heard about join the conversation, what made you say, I want to come and share this message? Why is it so pertinent to you?
Well, first of all, I'm a fan. I love you, and I've observed the work that you do. So I know that what you do has to do with speaking life, right? And it's very aligned to my purpose. My purpose in life is just to speak life in any way that happens in whatever vehicles that comes in. Could be business ventures, it could be activities, it could be sessions with people. I am alive to speak life. I know that for a fact. So any platform that's created and sees the need to have me invited, it means that that moment was created for me to speak life, even if it's just to change one heart or one mind, even if it's just one. Then Makhethi played her role and came there to speak life. So when I heard join the conversation, it's hosted by someone I admire, someone whose work I follow, I was like, that's it. I'm just called to fulfill my purpose there, and I'm going to do that. That's why I'm here.
Thank you for rising up to the challenge. But for those who just joined in or who might be listening to why join the conversations, basically it's about empowering people. It's about having those conversations because people have got so much message, and you find that whoever is coming to us has been imparted with that knowledge that you need to gain. And if you are that person and you feel like, I want to be part of this, please send me a message. You can comment or you can send me an inbox or you can DM me on my socials. So I'd like to converse with you because we really need to change what is happening. What is happening around in our country, it's so much. People are going through a lot. And if you can inspire and empower them, we're planting that seed of hope that things will change. Because as human beings, we're here to solve problems. We're here as much as we'll go through challenges, and those challenges are there to grow us, to uncover what I normally say, to uncover the diamond that is within us. Because if you don't fall, you don't know, you never know how to pick yourself up. And when you go through those challenges, you're just going to discover the talents in which are hidden and the gifts that you have been given by God. So to those who might be going through the most at the moment, we are sending you hugs, and these too shall pass. And those who are believing, we are sending you comfort. Our thoughts are with you and your families. And we know that pain that you're going through, it's a pain, it's an endless pain, but have that hope that God will restore you, will restore the pain that you're going through. We might not know what you're going through, but only God, but just be comforted by those ways that God loves you so much. And also, this is the opportunity to connect with your families. So do connect with your families. Go and heal those relationships which are dying, because time is priceless. Like yesterday, it's gone. Today, it's an opportunity. And the fact that we're able to wake up today and breathe this life, this air is so priceless. So take your life and yourself seriously. Add value wherever you are. You might be having challenges, having issues with confidence, which has just been said by Coach Makhethi. Do reach out to her, she'll help you. Do reach out to other coaches that you resonate with you. Because help is always available. Don't shy away and say, abantu bazotini won't help you. Because you need to live your purpose. You need to uncover yourself and add value wherever you are. Wherever you are planted, there's something that you need to add. And those people that you have around you, they are teaching you a lot as well. So do look beyond the challenges that you're facing. So once more, if you want to be part of this, do send me a message, and this will be going through, I'll be doing these lives throughout the whole month. So it will be on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and then on Women's Day, it will be throughout the day. So if you want to be slotted in, do let me know as well, so that your message can reach out to someone out there. So as we end, how can people contact you?
Okay, thank you so much for having me, Mashudu. Any moment to serve, I really do appreciate it. So people can reach me on social media. Facebook, it's Makhethi Speaks Life, and Instagram, it's at the Voice of Confidence. So that's Instagram at the Voice of Confidence. On Facebook, it's Makhethi Speaks Life, and you can also WhatsApp 071 448 2332. That's WhatsApp 071 448 2332. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Let me just see back. I see Francine says, thank you, awesome ladies. Thank you, guys. Everyone is tuned in. And those who will be listening to this, please, if you've got any comments, do tag them. We'll come back and respond. And also,
Yes.
you can reach out to me. You can also WhatsApp me. It's 061 518 3208, or you can go to my socials. I'm on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. And you can also go to my Facebook page, which is Transformation Coach Mashudu. So guys, we are urging you, do reach out. What the pandemic has done to us is that people are just shying away, worrying about being judged, forgetting about their well-being. You matter than anything else on this world. And always remember you're loved. If you don't know the word love, remember God loves you always. Yeah, thank you. And happy Women's Day to everyone, and Heritage Day to everyone who will be joining. Do enjoy and be present wherever you are. Learn to be mindful wherever you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And everybody that joined us, we do appreciate it. Do share this with like one line that stood out for you, because you never know who it will reach and who it will help. Just share the video with one line that stood out for you. Thank you so much, Mashudu.
Thank you, guys. Let's see. Okay.